I finally cracked the code to Facebook ads. If you want to know how to run Facebook ads, keep watching. What up, guys? My name's Andrew, serial entrepreneur, software engineer, and a junk removal business owner. I started a junk removal business as a stepping stone to return to my passion of technology and apps. I invite you guys to stick around, hang out, and follow me on my journey from becoming a junk removal business titan to building a $1 billion home services app, and that is true. I want to talk about the live virtual junk event followed by the in-person event. This will be a live streaming event that's on my YouTube channel. This is not just gonna be any junk removal event. This is going to be the junk removal event of the century, of the decade. This is going to change everything. Dispatch will be going in beta, so this is going to be a software announcement to let you guys know the software's out, talk about the software, why we're different than everybody else, and why I'm so excited to bring this junk removal software to you guys. It is going to be the CRM FSM that changes everything. It's going to help you grow, manage, and scale your business. I am very excited to share this software, but what I want to talk about, what else is in this event, guys, is I'm going to be dropping some insane content in this event. It might be just as good as my course, if not better. And I really don't want to stress enough, guys, that you make the live virtual event, because if you make the live virtual event, you are eligible for the giveaway and all of the goodies that I'm going to be giving away. A lot of stuff. One of the things I'm going to be giving away is a brand new dump trailer. Somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000 brand new dump trailer, and we're going to give it away live. This is not a sales pitch course. There's nothing to sell. Everything is gonna be given for free. And of course, my software, there will be a free trial and all that stuff too. But all the goodies and content, the dump trailer, possibly a truck, for free. No catches, no gimmicks, no nothing. I won't announce the speakers just yet. I'll wait till we get closer. If you happen to be in California, there will be an in-person event. The live event will probably take around 12 p.m. and then the live event will probably be around 4 or 5 p.m. in person in Los Angeles, close to me, where we can all mingle for a few hours, get to know each other, talk, discuss strategies, and just shoot the shit. I hope tons of you make it to the live virtual event, and if you happen to be close by somewhere in California, I hope you make the in-person event. I'm super excited, guys. I'm thinking this is going to change the home services industry completely, but definitely the junk removal industry. I am very passionate about junk removal because I have been doing it, so this is very close to my heart. So I am going to disrupt the junk removal industry. So please register for the live event so you can be notified, you can get updates, and you don't miss it. It is going to be incredible. Okay, guys, we are about to finally dive into Facebook ads. I've talked a lot about Google ads. I have a lot of content on how I run Google ads and the company that I've used, and I'm very transparent about showing my Google ads. I've showed how much money I've spent, how much money I've made. I've showed it all. If you go to my previous videos here, you can see how I run Google ads and what I do. I even show my landing page, all of that stuff. I show everything. And it's time to do the same with Facebook ads. We're going to dive into Facebook ads. I've been running Facebook ads now for 6 months, and I've split tested 20 different ads. I probably should have tested more. And I've been working very close with a guy named Armando from Science Digital, who's been teaching me and helping me learn and understand how to use Go High Level, CRM, integrate automations, and work with Facebook ads and really master Facebook ads. Now, I do want to preface this, guys, and I say this in the video that we're about to dive into. We're about to jump onto the computer and you guys see my dashboard, my Facebook ads, how much money I made, how much money I spent, and I show all of the ads that I ran. But I want to preface this one thing. I probably would have gotten a 4 to 5 to a 6 times multiplier if I was doing what I'm doing now that I didn't do in the beginning. And I tell you guys in the video that I was very sloppy and lazy with nurturing the Facebook leads in the beginning. And a lot of the ads were tests and just kind of getting used to it and like figuring it out. And I didn't respond to a lot of the leads, and I didn't follow up with them the next day or the next week or so on and so on. And that's the thing with Facebook ads, is they do require nurturing, and it's not immediate sales like Google ads. There's a big difference, but I just wanted to preface it, guys. When I show you my 3 times ad return, I'm not too proud of only getting a 3 times return on my ad spend, because that's bare minimum what you guys want. But anyways, guys, it is time to dive into Facebook ads. And if you like this video and you want a deeper dive into my Facebook ads, if you guys want me to actually make a Facebook ad campaign, run it, and show you exactly how I did it step by step, you need to comment down below and let me know. If you don't like, you don't comment, you don't subscribe, it lets me know that this is not the content you guys want. If you do subscribe, it lets me know that yes, you want more of this. So guys, I'm going to share my Facebook ad secrets, because after Google ads, the next thing everybody wants to learn is Facebook ads. And I'm here to show you guys how I do it. So without further ado, let's dive in.
All right, guys, let's talk Facebook ads. Probably more complicated, if not just as complicated as Google ads, but in a different way. Because Google ads, you have to deal with keywords, negative keywords, and it's pretty costly. That's really the big difference between the two. Is with Facebook ads, you can target by demographics and whatnot. Google, not so much. You kind of just target by keyword. I need junk removal now. Facebook ads, you target mostly like an age demographic. Yes, age, gender, you target both genders, but it's not people looking for junk removal. So there's like a very big difference when it comes to the customer you're reaching. People on Facebook generally are just scrolling through their feed and looking at what their friends are posting, and maybe they want to contact somebody that they used to talk to in the past. They do have reels now, so you're just passively scrolling and whatnot. But when you go to Google and you're searching for junk removal, you know that they're looking for junk removal usually right now. So today, guys, we are going to talk about Facebook ads. I have been experimenting with Facebook ads for the last half a year, 6 months, and I have been working with somebody specifically, Armando from Science Digital. He has been awesome. I found him from YouTube, just like how I found ClicksGeek. So if you find Science Digital, he talks a lot about Facebook ads. He might even be one of the few people that show up immediately. See, he pops up right here, junk removal Facebook ads. And I watch this stuff. I mean, I know how to set up Facebook ads. I've done it before in the past, but I want somebody who knows how to do it. And I just kind of see what they're doing. I dive in, I look and examine what they're doing. I look at the ads, I ask questions, because honestly, guys, I'm running 2 trucks. This is prior to me getting operations manager. The last thing I wanted to do was set up ads, and I want somebody who got results. So I worked with Armando for the better part of 6 months now, and just testing. I mean, I've gone through 19 different ads and I've spent $4,500. Some of these ads I did myself, and most of them he set up, and we just did a lot of trial and error. Facebook ads is a completely different beast, guys. So I have one of my ads here, and you can see all the comments, all the likes. And if we go check this ad out, this is called Family Pick. You'll see that this was a very, very low per cost per lead. $3.83 is unheard of. We got 81 conversations from this ad alone. But we're going to get into some details here in a minute, guys. We're going to talk about Facebook ads a little more detail. I'm going to pull up the ads and tell you what I think, what performed the best, how you can get started. And this is going to be a general overview, guys. This is not going to be a how-to. We're going to go over everything, but we're not going to actually create anything in this video. We're just going to talk about Facebook ads. If you want me to do that, you guys need to comment down below, like, subscribe, because I have put a lot of work in these Facebook ads, countless phone calls with Armando, trying to figure this out, what performs the best, and what I've learned from Facebook ads. And let's start with the basics, guys. How much did I spend and how much did I make? Now, like I said, a lot of trial run too. So $4,500 spent. Now we're gonna go to job source, guys. Now, one thing I want to let you guys know is there are definitely some Facebook ads that are not accounted for in here. So let's go to April to today. We've only been running these ads on and off for, a few months. Let's go to Facebook. Okay, so as you can see, about 14 grand. So if you were to take 4,500 divided by 13,679, that's a 3x return. But guys, I'm telling you, I probably pulled in $15,000, $16,000. And another thing you must know is I slacked really bad on my response. So when you get these Facebook Messenger leads, or you get these leads, you need to really nurture them and be on top of them, and you have to respond to them and really follow up with them. The first 3 months, I didn't respond and follow up with these people properly. Eventually he set up automations, and that's another thing we'll get into. The initial response is like, hey, how can I help you? I was really bad. So it was to the point where out of those 181 leads, I probably followed up with none of them. None. I was busy with my call agents doing phone calls, making sure the business is just running itself. but we go to these messages, and it's also set up with Go High Level. We're going to get into all of this later. Don't feel too confused right now, but you'll see there's about 360 messages here. This is linked with Go High Level. Go High Level is a very sophisticated CRM, and we're taking a lot of inspiration from Go High Level to put into my FSM CRM dispatch, but another video. So you'll see in the very beginning of my Facebook ads, I was not on top of nurturing these leads, and I didn't realize how important. I know nurturing is important, guys, but with Facebook, it's a different ball game. When it comes to Facebook ads versus Google ads versus Yelp ads, Yelp is a lead generator. They're looking for junk removal, right? They sell your lead to like 5 different people, but in general, usually people are looking for junk removal now. Same with Google ads. When people go to Google, they usually are, some are price shopping, of course, and it's annoying, but most of the time they need junk removal now. With Facebook, they are passively looking. In general, if I spend $1,000 a day, which I do on Google ads, I get back $3,000 to $5,000. Some days you break even, some days you lose money because you get a price shopper some days and you don't close as well some days. But in general, when you spend money on Google ads, the return is instantaneous because they're looking for it now. I get to their house that day, swipe the credit card machine, money's in my bank the next day. You spend $1,000 on Facebook ads, you might get some leads immediately, it's possible, but in general, and usually, it doesn't convert until months later. Some people I do get immediately on Facebook ads, and some are low quality leads, yes, but you need to nurture them every week. You follow up, and then you follow up again, and then you follow up again. It took me 2 months to close a giant lead from Facebook, but they eventually convert. So you need to stick with it, and you're going to be rotating ads until you find the best performing ads, of course, and you're going to really lock down which ads perform the best, convert the best, and then really hone in on what ad copy and ads are doing the best for you. Okay, so you spent $1,000 that first month, you nurture it the entire month, and then you hit them up the following month. They will convert on month 3, month 2, month 4. The same goes into the next month. You spend $1,000 the following month, it'll eventually start compounding. So they're passive because they're not looking for junk removal. So you have to nurture them. Nurturing takes time. I follow up with them. Hey, Stacy, you hit us up on Facebook. Did you still want to get that mattress removed? And then she might not respond to it right away. Then you hit her up again. Hey, Stacy, just following up. We're running a discount, and you can set up automations, guys, too. And that nurturing is a lot easier when you have a call center or a tool like GHL, Go High Level, which Armando with Signs Digital, he links it up with Go High Level. He sets it up. He sets up the automations. He does all the ads for you. And honestly, guys, you could do this yourself. It's a lot of work, but if you want to work with Armando, and I only like to refer people that I trust and that runs my shit, I will put the link in the video description. He will hook you up. He will give you a discount. I don't make any money from this. I don't want any money from this. I literally am just giving you guys who I use. So that is the difference between Facebook and Google. And the Facebook ads work great, but honestly, you should probably be profitable before you start diving into Facebook ads, because Facebook ads might not pay until later. Now, you can do Facebook boosts to like boost your posts within your community and people will see it and you spend 20, 40 bucks. But I'm talking about consistently running Facebook ads where you're paying for a message, or, you use Facebook's lead form to, capture a lead. So you get their phone number, their email, their name. It's going to cost a little bit more, and you might not get an immediate conversion because they're passively looking and they want that junk removed eventually. Let's dive in to some of my ads. Let's dive into the most obvious ad here, which is this one generated 181 messages at $3.83 an ad. So I'm going to hit edit on this ad. So let's just expand this ad. You'll see my name is Andrew, blah, 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 blah. 193 likes, 44 comments. This generated a lot of buzz. One thing, guys, that I want to talk about with this ad was there was a lot of confusion on this ad. A lot of people said they clicked the ad just to see the family photo bigger. And they're like, we just wanted to see how cute the family was. And I would say out of 181 of those people who clicked on the ad, I would say maybe a quarter. A quarter is pretty high too. So if we take 181 times 0.25, 45 people may have said, I just wanted to see the photo of the cute family and the baby. It was really frustrating. I think what we could have done better with this ad is do a family photo. Maybe have the kids helping, carrying a little box, or maybe I'm like carrying a box. Maybe it's the back of the truck. Me and the wifey are putting something in the back of the truck. The cuteness may have hurt this a lot. So maybe make it seem like you're actually doing some work with your team or your family. You're loading up the truck, maybe put some more movement so people understand that, hey, this is junk removal. Now, another thing with the confusion here. The offer is very important when it comes to Facebook ads, guys. Junk removal from 125. I should have said starting at or whatever, because a lot of people, they just didn't seem to read this and they thought anything was 125 bucks, no matter how big the pile. So just make sure you guys are kind of clear in your ad copy. But other than that, guys, I would rather get 181 leads and then nurture them. And since I have a call center and GHL, it's easier for me to nurture these leads than it is for a one-man show operating in the beginning. This might be a lot to take in. You might get frustrated with the amount of messages. That's another thing to keep in mind, guys. The broader you are in your reach, and we're going to talk about that right now. Let's go to the ad group itself up here so you can show where the reach is, which is right down here. Bada boom. You can see we don't have any crazy detail targeting or anything. The only thing we're doing is 30 and up. That is the only thing we're doing. So pretty damn broad reach. The only thing that we have is the locations. So pretty broad reach. Broad reach generally means the broader the reach, the lower quality. When Coca-Cola do a branding campaign, they want to reach everybody they possibly can. So there would be zero demographics and zero targeting. And generally, the more you start to narrow down your preferences, your detailed targeting, maybe you start adding interests or behaviors and genders and more limiting factors to narrow down. Usually you can expect the more expensive the leads are going to get in general, not always. Just keep that in mind, guys. And with Facebook ads, you really can reach anybody, but can you get more targeted and target homeowners, people who recently moved? Yeah, sure, you can. But like we said, you're only paying for people who interact and send you a message. So it's okay to go broad. Facebook will start naturally seeing who clicks, who interacts, who fills out the form, who sends you a message. And Facebook will take that data and start to optimize itself. But what it really comes down to, guys, is your ad copy, your offer, and your photo. I also did this one, which seemed to do okay, which was little videos like this. That's a kind of a sad one, but what I wanted to show you was my ad that I made, which I was really proud of. This ad right here.
Welcome to Jedi Junk Removal, your local junk removal specialist. Is your junk pulling you to the dark side? We take junk, trash, old droids, anything else you want to get rid of. What are you waiting for?
So that ad was good. And then of course we have this one right here. And honestly, the generic seems to work great too, guys. So team photo, family photo of you guys doing something, or just a generic trash photo seems to work best. But when it comes to Facebook ads, it really comes down to experimenting with multiple ads. You could run 4 at a time, $10 a day each ad. Try a family photo, a team working photo, a generic photo, and a video, and then work on your offer. And then just run $5 a day, $10 a day, see which one performs better over the course of a month or a week. Generally, you want data for a month if you're spending that little on Facebook. You can also do lead forms with Facebook. Facebook has built-in lead forms so you can collect names, the phone number, the address, what they want to get rid of. And just so you guys can understand the difference between lead forms and messages, so this would open up a form and collect data. If you're collecting data and the customer takes more time to put in their data, what does that mean? That means it's technically a higher quality lead because they're kind of interested. Now, what's the downside of collecting form data? More friction, less leads. If you just have a simple messenger where they can just send you a message, you'll get more leads, maybe at a lower cost per lead, but what are you going to get? You might get lower quality leads, but you can nurture those leads for 3 to 6 months until they eventually close. So it really is a balancing act, and you have to kind of experiment with what you think would work best. And it really comes down to running both, running a form lead, running a message lead, and running multiple Facebook ads and seeing what converts best. And this is why agencies do work, because they do all this for you. They can run the variations of the ads with Facebook forms or message leads and really do this for you and figure out what converts better. You can track specifically which ad they came from using Go High Level. It's a little bit more involved, but I really wish I would have done that because I'm a data guy. But honestly, I was just experimenting, rotating the ads and seeing what got me the most amount of impressions, the cost per lead, the amount spent, and just looking at the basic data and seeing seeing what ad seems to be performing best. And that's probably what you guys should do, is honestly run 2 types of ads. So if you want to do this yourself, you're going to want to start small. Start with 2 ads, one with a form lead and one with the message lead. Maybe just do the same ad copy for both of them, same photo, and run them both at $10 a day and just start seeing the results you get and setting your reach to, let's just check this one. This one's targeting audience is 28 and older, all demographics, all genders, living in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is huge. If you want to target more, you can, but I want broad. I want to reach everybody because everybody possibly could have junk removal. And then if they click it, that's when you pay. Let me see. Is there a couple more ads that I want to show you guys? These are the 2 that I spent the most in. This is the next. This one didn't do too bad. Let's check this one out. This is another video. This is an easy video. I didn't like this one. And then we got another image ad here. See? Very simple, guys. The simple ad copy, messenger, junk removal from 125. It's just a photo. Setting up Facebook ads is incredibly easy, guys. It really is. This is just a small breakdown of my Facebook ads and showing you kind of what I've been working with, because I've told you guys I'm going to experiment with Facebook ads and I finally have the results in. I think that covers the majority of how I ran my Facebook ads. I really just wanted to show you guys that I have been working on Facebook ads and it's now finally working. I've put a lot into Facebook ads. Not a lot, only $4,500, but as you can tell, guys, I have experimented with 20 different ads. So I've not been messing around. I've been not lying to you guys. I've been really putting in the work into trying Facebook ads. And I've somewhat cracked the code. I wouldn't say I made massive profits. Like, I would have been happier with a 5x return, but like I told you guys, I probably would have got a 5 times return on my ad spend if I nurtured them better and I wasn't so bad about it, because I really slacked off in the beginning. I was just kind of spending money and not responding to the leads as like I should have been, but I'm very happy with the results so far, and it's only gonna get better from here. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want a video on me setting up Facebook ads and going through that process with you guys, and you want me to deep dive into the ads and make a new ad campaign and monitor the results and all that stuff, comment down below. If you guys want to work with Armando, he is awesome. Check the video description down below because he will hook you up. Just mention Jedi and he'll give you a discount and he will work with you and set up your Facebook ads. Anyways, as always, guys, I leave you with this. Success is often covered in dirt, but so was gold at one point. Toodles!
Let's tell you my story real quick. I've always been a software engineer my entire life. I started programming when I was 10 years old, but I started with HTML on AOL 3.0 and they would teach you basic HTML tags. So I was learning this shit at 10 or 11 years old. Then I just slowly progressed and started building more websites, learning PHP, learning databases like MySQL and all that stuff. The last app that I was working on was a travel app. I raised $150,000 from investors, and that was actually right before COVID hit. It was a travel app meant to travel with friends across the world, the globe, and they didn't even want you to hang out with your family. I kept telling the investors, it's gotta go away someday. I have the app semi-ready to go. You know, we wanted to start doing beta testing, but nobody wanted to fly, let alone pay for this new experimental travel app that I was trying to show to the world. Me and my lady had our second kid, newborn, and we're burning down to our last few $1,000s. And it's getting to a point where I'm like, we need money now. So one of my friends I was talking to, and he's like, dude, I used to do junk removal. I looked into it, I Googled it, I found Sonoma Strong, $1,000 a day, Steve Conroy, $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, and I was like, $1,000 a day. Started with Thumbtack, started with Craigslist, got to Google Ads probably by month 1 or like the end of month 1, month 2, I think. Went from 200 a day to 500 a day to 1,000 a day. From there, it's just been incredible.
This is a great industry. If you're stuck and you need to figure out how to make some extra money, you can grow this into a very profitable business. You can do very well for yourself. I'm doing very well for myself. It takes a lot of work outside of the labor part, the marketing part, the hiring part. Everything is hard. It has potential. It is a very easy-ish, predictable path to make money.
The service industry is so much easier to get into because it requires just your time, and everybody's gonna need this service, okay? You trade your time for money. It doesn't matter if it's landscaping, moving, junk removal. There are so many home services that you can get into that don't require a skill. People need this home service. So getting into the services business is a very safe, predictable, slow growth path, but very doable. That is the beautiful thing about junk removal. So guys, if you want to check out the course and you want your A to Z on how to build a junk removal business, check it out in the link below.